Yeah, so let us see this. So we have this now. Caring is curing. Caring is curing. So let us go through this question. So this is a one type of questions. So here you have vocabulary. These are vocabulary based questions. I repeat, vocabulary based questions. How are you going to deal with these vocabulary based questions? vocabulary based questions. Vocabulary based questions here. Good morning. Vocabulary based questions. Write down your notes because I'll give lot of information today. Yes. Now, number one, vocabulary based questions. Vocabulary based questions. Write down, make a notes of this. So here, this is testing your power related to vocabulary. Do you know the synonyms and antonyms? That's what you are tested here. Now, this particular word, clustered, this particular word, clustered. Now, how do we go with this type of questions? So, clustered, right? Yeah. So, he's talking about the word. So, the word, what does it mean? What is meant? So, it is talking about the meaning. Meaning. So, meaning, what does it imply? What sense do you make from this? The word clustered. Now, this word, especially the students who have studied BPC or biology or botany, they know this word cluster. So cluster. So petals and sepals are clustered around the central, okay, style and stamens and stigma. Okay, they're clustered, means surrounded closely. Okay, you should know the meaning of that word clustered. Clustered is a past tense, ed. You see here, ed, past tense, ed. So here also gather, gathered. Okay, so you can see the relationship here. Verb in the past tense, verb in the past tense. Okay, clustered. So you have to identify this particular word. Now let's go to yeah. Let us go to the word, yeah, Cambridge Dictionary. So cluster is the original form. Cluster. Cluster means a group of similar things that are close together, sometimes surrounding something, sometimes surrounding something. A group of two or more, okay, cluster. This is sound related, okay, cluster. Here it is. A group of similar things or people to form a group, sometimes by surrounding something or someone, or to make someone something do this. Cluster together, cluster around. Okay. So that's the meaning. Cluster, the meaning of the word cluster is to come close together. Cluster means to come close together, to surround something. So this is one type of question. Okay, the first type of questions. Now let us see here. We'll make it some notes. You also can make some notes here. The types of questions. The type of questions. Number one, vocabulary based questions. Vocabulary based questions. Okay. Vocabulary based question. This is a question type number one according to this we see here. Okay. So now here, anxious, silent, motionless, and gathered. Anxious, silent, motionless, gathered. So here, even if you do not know the meaning, you can understand to some extent. Okay. If you know the meaning, you'll get the answer in 1 second. If you know the meaning of this particular word, you will know the answer in 1 second. 1 second, just 1 second. Okay. So now let us cluster. Now let us take a symbolic representation. So cluster means something is there in the center, and they are this word or this person or this thing is surrounded and need to close together. Okay. Right. The mob clustered around the chief guest. Okay. Around the movie actor. Okay. So you can say, or a tennis player. So clustered around, remember that, clustered around. That means something is in the center and they are around, means come close together. Come close together means collect. You can say uh, join together, come close. Okay, come close, gather together, cluster. Right. These are the synonyms. In the pediatric intensive care unit at the University of California, San Francisco Medical Center, this is the background. 4 nurses are clustered around the bed of an unconscious 7-year-old Cambodian boy. So this is the main part of the sentence. How to identify? How to identify the main part? Now let us see here. The word clustered is here. The word clustered is here. Okay. So clustered around. Clustered, the next word together is around. Clustered around. Fine. What is the meaning of the word cluster? What do they mean? The nurses are clustered around. Okay. So is it anxious around or silent around or motionless around or gathered around? Okay. Now let us see here. The 4 nurses are surrounding the bed of an unconscious. So here, if you see how to eliminate the things, how to eliminate the things. So here in the pediatric intensive care unit at the University of California, San Francisco, UCF SF Medical Center. Yeah, till here, this is just the background or the basic information. Okay. Now let us see the remaining part. 4 nurses are clustered around the bed of an unconscious 7-year-old Cambodian boy who was hit by a truck several days earlier. So this is an extra. Right. 4 nurses. So what do you have to identify? How to identify this question? Let us see here. Now, 4 nurses. 4 nurses. This is called the subject. Are clustered. This is the verb. Okay. Around is the preposition. The bed. So, the bed. And in the bed, there was the boy. Okay. So, in the bed, there was a boy. The remaining things also not very important. Now, let us exclude this part also. This is not that important anymore now. Okay. So, we can eliminate this also. Yeah. So in this sentence, in this sentence is the answer for you. in this sentence is the answer for you. So the subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. So you have to understand this principle here. Okay. So this is a verb, are clustered. This is, yeah, this clustered is a verb, are clustered in the passive voice, are clustered, okay, are clustered around the bed. 4 nurses are clustered around the bed. That means there is a bed. Just let us see here. There is a bed and one nurse is here, one nurse is here, one nurse is here, one nurse is here. So they are clustered around. That means very close, close. They came very close to the bed. That means they are collected, they are pulled towards that bed. So they are gathered together to that bed. So here, if you see very clearly, I'm changing the color, ED. So here you see ED. Remember this, ED. And here ED. This shows that it's the past tense. Okay. Clustered, ED is the past tense. And here also gather is the verb. This is not very tricky question. Okay. Only confusing question. That's all. If you apply your common sense, it will be very, very easy for you. So subject, verb, object. 4 nurses are clustered around the bed. So are anxious around the bed, are silent around the bed, are motionless around the bed, are gathered around the bed. So here all they suit. If you take them, all are correct. Grammatically, all are correct. 4 nurses are anxious around the bed. That's also correct. 4 nurses are silent around the bed. That's also right. 4 nurses are motionless around the bed. That's also right. 4 nurses are gathered around the bed. That's also right. But the thing is, the meaning here, if you take the word cluster, this cluster is related only with gathered. Okay. Clustered means gathered. You have to identify the word which actually represent here parts of speech you should know. So anxious is an adjective. Silent, he is silent. Silent is an adjective. He's a silent boy. Okay. He is silent. Adjective. Motionless is an adjective. Motionless. Okay. Means without any movement. It's an adjective. So these 3 are adjectives. And the 4th one, gathered, is a verb. Okay. So now here you have to understand that one, what part of speech it is. Then it will be very, very easy for you. Clustered means come together closely, surround, around, surrounding, okay, surrounded, gathered, come close together, okay, join together, right, group together, collection, collected together, closely. So all these are synonyms. So you should know the meaning of this word. So here I told you the word here is vocabulary based questions. Vocabulary based questions. You have to understand what type of words these are, what are the meanings of these words, then it will be easy for you to understand. Right. That's the first question. Okay. Here is ABCD options. You can just go through this. All right. Yeah. Next, second question. Yeah. Now go through this question, please. Go through this question, please. Yeah. So so this is the first question. So you can check this answer here. Yeah, A, B, C, D. You can check the answer there. Whichever you feel the answer is right, you can just A, B, C, D. You can click on the bubble and I'll give you the link for this. Yeah, this is the link. You can check it out. Then next one, second question. Question number 16. Yeah. Yeah, here is the question. So, the use of sedatives as mentioned in para 1. In para 1, the use of sedatives mentioned in para 1. Okay. So, sedatives. He is sedated. So, this is the use of sedatives. The use of sedatives. Sedatives are used. So, he is sedated. So, what is the use? What is the use? What is the benefit? What is the advantage? What is the use of? It is used to shield him. This is also vocabulary based question. To shield him. To shield him. So what do you mean by shield? So this one, to shield. To shield. Okay. Shield him. Yeah. From. To shield him from what would be excruciating agony. Agony. Excruciating. What would be excruciating agony? Excruciating. Unbearable. Okay. Agony. Suffering. Pain. Suffering. Or whatever. Okay. Whatever. You can just check and you can write your answer here. Submit your answer here. So Paul Raymond B. Okay. What about others? So question number 16. Question number 16. Submit your answer, please. Shield means protect. Yeah. Yeah. Any one of you? Yeah. Paul Raymond, you have a question. Yeah. You can unmute and you can speak. Yes, Paul Raymond.
Is the answer is B, right?
Answer is
B.
C for cat, you mean?
B. B. B for
B.
beta.
Okay, fine, fine. Yeah. Yeah, you are right. Can you tell me why you think B is the answer?
Like to shield him from pain,
Hmm.
that is excruciating agony,
Hmm.
and stave off from any threat of injury, like
Hmm.
to just immobilize him to make sure that he doesn't pose threat to himself.
Yes. Shush. Now here, yeah, you can mute back. You can mute back. Now, to him. Okay, to immobilize him. Okay, and numb the pain means silence the pain, to silence the pain. Okay, fine. Now let us see how these words are related here. How these words are related to him. Okay, pain, agony. Okay, numb means a silence. Excruciating means unbearable pain can be made bearable. Okay, so numb, silence. Okay, to protect him, to immobilize the pain, to immobilize him, to immobilize him, to um, to if you give what do you call sedation, okay, anesthesia or anything, that part will become immobile, motionless. Okay, sedation makes a person motionless, and because of that he is protected from that pain. Pain doesn't have any impact because the body, he cannot feel the pain. He cannot feel the pain because sedation makes the body immobile or motionless. So because of that, the body is protected. So he is protected because of this sedation. Otherwise, he cannot bear the pain. Okay. So this is how you will get the clear picture. Right. This is question number 16. Yeah. Yes. So that is the explanation. Yeah. Here it is. The previous explanation. You can see that. Okay. Right. And next. Yeah. You're moving to the next question. 17th question. So you can give your answer for this particular question. Previous question, that is 16. You can just click on, this is how our sessions work. So you can do the questions. 17. Yeah. Next is question 17. 17th question is here. Yeah. Go through this question. Objective, aim, goal. Objective means aim, goal, target. Yeah. Now let us see this question. Yeah. Now you can give your answer, please. You can give your answer. You people can give your answers. Yeah, iPhone. Who is this iPhone? Can you give me your name, please? First and second name. First and second name. iPhone. Yeah, that's fine. So, what is the answer for this question? You can submit the answer for this question. Yeah. So, who came up? iPhone. You can just give your first and second name. Yeah. So, objective of nurse educator is to. What is their goal? Yeah. Anybody who wants to explain, who wants to discuss? Anybody wants to discuss? Okay. Smita, Damayanti. Yeah. So, Smita, do you want to try? Damayanti, do you want to try? Yeah, Smita. Yeah, you can
Sir, it's
try.
bit. I feel it's bit tough, sir.
Yeah, come on. Of course, it is tough. You can try, nah? You can try. If it is wrong, it's okay. Zoha Shah. Very good. Thank you, Zoha. Yeah. Try, nah?
So I'm thinking the answer is B.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. But why? Yeah, your common sense speaks better. So you are right. Why B is right? Can you tell?
Mm. Sir, of course, like I applied the elimination technique.
Mm,
So the remedy of the immediate danger to the 17-year-old. So here they are only explaining the situation, like what happened.
mm,
So there is no remedy for now. So
mm,
I eliminated this one. Then C, take charge of the emergency situation taking place.
mm,
Um, so they're not. They don't discuss anything about that also.
mm,
So and then option A, keep besides Basil with the patient's relative.
mm.
So I just eliminate
Yeah.
and with that befitting the word here.
Mm.
So With that said, I just eliminate this A, C, D, and this befitting is a that word which is like do what necessary in that particular situation, and that is a like that vocabulary is very unknown, different. So that is the reason I chose B.
Yeah. Okay. Now here, Janet Craig, a nurse educator based in the pediatric intensive care unit, is comforting the boy's family as they keep an anxious bedside vigil. So who is keeping vigil? The parents are keeping a bedside vigil, and she's comforting them. She's comforting the boy's family. Okay, right. Now here, she was trying to comfort them, right? Okay. Then afterwards, as they talk, they were just talking. So there was no, okay, pediatric intensive care unit. Okay. Now, as they talk, a sudden commotion diverts Craig's attention. He rushes towards the room of another patient, hastily. So there's an emergency situation. Okay. There's an emergency situation. Another patient, hastily explaining that this 17-year-old girl has been a frequent visitor to the ICU. Okay. She was born with a congenital heart defect that has required a number of surgeries. And recently, she may have suffered a heart attack. 5 days earlier, surgeons had implanted a permanent pacemaker, but also decided that the heart transplant would be necessary if she were to survive over the long term. So here, is she taking charge of the emergency situation? Okay. So is there a remedy? Is she giving some remedy to the immediate danger to the 17-year-old girl? So these two things. So she is not taking the charge. Number one, she is not taking the charge. So she knows everything about that child. She knows everything about the child, right? So that's why she's telling, she rushes towards that room of another patient because she knows. So she was explaining that this 17-year-old girl has been a frequent visitor to the ICU. She was explaining about her. She knows everything about the history, the case. Okay. So she has visited a number of times. So she knows everything about this particular girl, 17-year-old girl. Okay. 17-year-old girl. So first one, keep a bedside vigil the patient's relatives, is regarding that boy. Okay. That boy. A is regarding that particular boy. Next, second one is a girl, 17-year-old girl. So this lady, Janet Craig, is not only talking about that boy, but also about the girl. She's taking the responsibility of the boy and also the girl. It's A is only about the boy, C is about the D is about the girl, and B and C or maybe A and B both. So try to understand here very carefully. A is talking only about the boy. A is talking only about the boy. And D is talking only about the girl. But the paragraph has both a boy and a girl. In the beginning, she's handling the boy, and later, initially the boy, and finally the girl. So it's not just the boy, so A is ruled out. It's not just the girl, so D is ruled out. So A and D are ruled out. Now rest, B and C. B and C. Now here A is comforting the boy's family. Okay. And the girl, there's a commotion. The parents are panicking. They are tensed, worried. That's why she's comforting the boy's parents. Okay. And next, first she comforted the boy's parents, and then she went to the girl's chamber, and she is trying to explain everything to them. First one, she is comforting the boy's family, and second one, she is explaining about the girl, okay, to the other members in the room. So there is an emergency situation. Situation is there. So B is right, C is also right. But is she taking the charge of the situation? No, she is just managing. She is not taking charge. She is just trying to act according to the situation. She is trying to maintain what is possible. She is not taking charge of everything. She is just trying to maintain the situation so that it will not go worse. The condition will not go worse. That's what it is. So it's not only emergency situation, but every situation she is handling. Emergency situation is only the girl. C is an emergency situation, that's only the girl. But B is not emergency situation, it is in the ICU, but it is okay, manageable situation. That's why she's comforting the parents. No, only the parents are panicking. There is no emergency there. The boy, there is no emergency. The girl, there's an emergency. So whether it is an emergency situation or a common situation, she is acting according to the situation and handling, maintaining the situation as how it ought to be. So B is the right answer. If you like the explanation, you can give a thumbs up. Is that clear, Smita?
Sir.
Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
There is no confusion, right?
Yes, sir.
A is only about the boy because parents, relatives, she's comforting the parents. Bedside vigil is the parents' family. So A is ruled out. She's not only handling A only, no. A only, no. D only, no. Because both A and D, that means exclusively A is ruled out because boy is there and girl also is there. So both she is handling, right? The objective is not only the boy, the objective is not only the girl, but the objective is both the boy and girl. So A is only boy, ruled out. D is only girl, that also ruled out. So now remaining B and C. Emergency situation or ordinary situation? Emergency situation or C is only talking about emergency situation. The objective is not only to handle emergency situations, but the objective is to handle ordinary situations also. But he did not say ordinary. Befitting the situation, according to the situation. It may be ordinary situation, it may be emergency situation. Both are there in B, but in C, only emergency situation is there. But in B, it may be emergency, it may be ordinary, because he did not speak anything. Befitting the situation, according to the situation. It may be emergency also she is acting, it may be common also, ordinary situation, non-emergency also she is. So B is both boy and girl. B is both ordinary and emergency, non-emergency and emergency. So B is the solution. If you liked the answer, yeah, Damayanti. Yeah, Damayanti gave an explanation. Yeah, like that you also. Sir, no clear. Kindly explain this question. I just explained now. Is that clear, Zoha? Zoha, you can unmute. Zoha, you can unmute, ne?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Zoha, tell me. Is it clear now?
Sir, I am not clear about it because
now after my explanation, is it clear?
Sir, your explanation is clear, but I am not clear about this question.
You are not
like this
okay.
paragraph.
Yeah, tell me. Throw your question. Throw your doubts. I'll explain.
Sir, I don't know why answer is being maintained a level of sport befitting the situation, and why this is the answer, because how I can find out the objective of nurse educator is true. What is objective? How I can find out in this paragraph? I am not because I am ignorant and I don't know.
Okay, can you introduce yourself? What is your profession and how many times you took the test in nursing, and where are you from, Zoha?
I am in Spain and I am from Pakistan.
Okay, fine. You are in Pakistan right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now let us see. Okay, I'm giving you the exclusion principle or elimination method. This is about the 17-year-old girl. The second part here. From here onwards, it is the, okay. And this is the first part. This is the boy. And this is the girl. So this is the girl. So initially she was handling the boy. And finally she was handling the girl. Now here, keep a bedside vigil with the patient's relatives. Patient relatives. Who is the comforting the boy's family? Family is the relatives. Family is the relatives. Patient means boy. So this is talking about a boy. Okay. So is she handling only the boy? This is only the boy. We can say like this. Okay. We can say like this, boy. This is boy only. Boy only. And this is girl only. So here, 17-year-old girl. So girl only. Right? This is boy only. And this is girl only. But here in this paragraph, she is handling both the boy and the girl. Both. Both. Not boy only. No, wrong. Boy and girl. Both are right. So this only boy, so girl is missing. This only girl, boy is missing. So that is why. So this is ruled out. This boy only, here girl is missing. Girl only, here boy is missing. So that is why they are eliminated, because A is talking only about the boy, B is talking only about the girl. But here in this paragraph, there are both a boy and a girl. Boy only. Then what about the girl? Is she not handling? Is girl not the objective for her? Yes. So that is ruled out. So B, girl only. Then what about the boy? It is not her objective. Is it not her target? Is it not her goal? Is it not her responsibility? So that's why this is also ruled out. This is also ruled out. Let me charge. Connect the charge. Yeah. Next one. Here, there's an emergency situation. Now, next one, emergency. This is talking about the emergency. Emergency. How do you know that is emergency? Emergency means commotion. Commotion. The word is there. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Yeah. Commotion. Yeah. So as they talk, here, there's a sudden commotion. Suddenly there was some disturbance. Sudden commotion. This is emergency. Suddenly, emergency comes suddenly. Suddenly. So this is talking about sudden commotion. That is about a girl. Okay. She rushes to the room of another. So easy handling only. So here, as they talk, there is an emergency. That means before this, this is non-emergency. The boy's condition is non-emergency and the girl's condition is emergency. So she rushed because of the emergency. She rushed because of it was an emergency. Commotion. Commotion means a sudden outburst of some action. So that is commotion. Okay. A lot of people gather together and make a hilarious noise. That is commotion. Okay. So is it emergency? Then what is the opposite of emergency? Non-emergency. This is emergency. And boy is non-emergency and the girl is emergency. So here only emergency? No. Non-emergency also is her responsibility. Emergency also is. So objective means goal, target, responsibility. Okay. Whatever it is, aims. Her aim, her objective. That means only emergency cases she is going to handle? No. Ordinary case also, boy's case also she handled. So take charge of the emergency situation taking place, not emergency only, non-emergency also. Maintain a level of support befitting the situation. Any situation, not this only emergency situation. This is only an emergency situation. This situation means according to the situation, whether it is emergency or not, whatever condition it is, she is going to maintain the level of support. Here also she is comforting the boy's parents. That means she is supporting the boy's parents where there is no emergency, but they are only panic or worrying, tensed. So it's not an emergency. Okay. Then afterwards, there is an emergency. There also she is handling. So any situation, whether this is only emergency, this is only emergency only. Okay. Emergency only. Emergency only means girl, but not non-emergency also boy and girl. So this is boy and girl and not emergency. Boy and girl plus emergency and non-emergency. Okay, so now I think you understood. Everything is included. Her objective is everything. It's a boy or a girl. It's emergency or not an emergency. Everything is her responsibility. That's very, very clear. Everything is her responsibility. She cannot, okay, move away from anything. That is why B is the answer. B is the answer. Zoya. Zoya Shah. Is that clear? Unmute, Zoya. Zoha, sorry, Zoha. Yeah. Next, Christopher. Do you have any doubts, Christopher?
No, sir.
Is that clear?
The points. Yes, sir.
No,
Clear,
sir.
sir.
So you have to think about various components. Girl, boy, emergency, non-emergency. This is the way how you have to think. Is that clear?
Sir,
Yeah,
sir,
Soha.
it is clear right now.
Yes,
Very
very good. Very good. Thank you.
excellent explanation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So
Gravira.
next.
Super Anida.
So that is the explanation. Okay. So befitting the situation, whether it is boy or girl. Okay. Whether it is a boy or girl. So boy or girl, whatever the situation, boy or girl. Emergency means commotion. Emergency or non-emergency. Okay. Emergency or non-emergency. Anywhere. Okay. So everything is her objective, everything is her goal, everything is her responsibility, everything is her target, everything she has to manage and take care. That's the point. So next. Hide floating meeting controls. Yeah. This is the explanation. Print screen. Yeah, the explanation. Yes. Yeah. There's the previous explanation. Okay. Yeah. Previous explanation, this one. Right. Next, we'll go to question number 18. Question number 18. Yeah. Yeah. So you can go and study this question. Paragraph number 3. Yeah. So 18th question. So question number 18. Yeah. Question number 18. Yes, you can submit your answers, please. You can submit your answers, please. One answer. What about the others? Yeah. So now let us see. Damayanti. So D. What about the others? Smita, Zoha. Yeah. Yeah, D. Yes. You are. That's good. 18th one. D is the right answer. Copy, post a link. Yeah. There you are. You can check your answer. Click on these links. Then you'll get the answer. Yeah. Anybody wants to explain? You can try explaining. Yeah. So Damayanti, you can explain. Yeah, unmute.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good
Sir,
morning, dear.
there is doctor should solely treat the physical needs of the patient, but there is not. It is not mentioned. Doctor should treat. So I eliminate A. Then B. Nurses only focus that on there is not mentioned only focus of the emotional and human needs. So I eliminate that one. C. Nurses undergo a grueling regimen of physical prescriptions. The paragraph not mentioned that, so I choose that D. Doctors tend to deal with the physical aspects of the patients.
Okay, right. So here you can take again the components. They take the components here. You can take the components very clearly. First one, in paragraph 3, the author's view is that, is he focusing on doctors or is he focusing on nurses? So you can see that. Is he focusing on doctors or nurses? So who is he talking about? Is he talking about the responsibilities of the doctors or is he talking about the nurses? Is he talking about the doctors or is he talking about the nurses? Okay, right? So try to understand this one. Second thing is he talking about the physical? Physical. Okay. Right? Is he talking about the physical or the emotional and human needs of the patients? Okay. Right? So nurses undergo, so of the patient, nurses undergo a grueling regimen of physical prescriptions. So this is physical. Okay. So 3 physical are there. That means physical is right. Just a blind elimination. Okay, blind elimination. I'm giving you blind elimination now. Okay. Physical 1, physical 2, physical 3. So the answer may be A, C, and D, whereas B is only emotional and human. Then next one, in these 3, here there is doctors. So this is eliminated. Sorry. So B is eliminated here because physical, 3 are physical. Just let us blindly eliminate. So nurses. Okay, B nurses. Emotional and human is eliminated. Okay. All right. Only focus on emotional and human. Right. Next one, 2 places doctors are there and 1 place nurse is there. So in these 3, so majority is doctors physical, doctors physical. So A and D. So B and C are eliminated. Nurses eliminated. Okay. Next one. So now here, if you see very carefully, in such an hour of intense activity, and in the time she spends every day attending the complex cases, Janet Craig, okay, an intensive care nurse. So she's a nurse. For over 14 years, tries her utmost to embody the very heart of the nursing profession, that unique relationship between caring and curing. In hospitals and communities throughout the world, nursing staff are treating not only the patient's complex physical needs, but their interlinked emotional needs also. So nursing staff are treating physical and emotional, whereas means but a very important word. While means but. While means but. Whereas. So nurses are taking care of both. So physical and emotional. Okay. Physical and emotional as well. As well means both. But doctors are not taking care of both of them. So doctors focus on limb, physical heart, physical lung, physical. Okay. Nurses carried medical regimens that the physicians prescribe. That is human needs also. Intricate means grueling, human needs. So as well, so nurses, so till here only doctors. Till here only doctors. Doctors focus on limb, heart and lung. So doctor's area is only this much. And others, everything is nurses. Everything else is nurses. Doctors focus on limb, heart and lungs. Is he telling doctors should focus? No, should is not there. Doctors should solely treat the physical. Doctors are treating the physical needs of the patients. That limb, heart and lung. That's only physical. Mental, brain is no. Emotional, no. So focus. They appear to deal. Doctors appear to deal. So they are focusing only on physical aspects of the patients. Okay. Physical aspects. They should also bother about the emotional aspects, but they are not bothered. They are not bothered. That is, they are carried out by the nurses. They are carried out by the nurses. Okay. You can see here. Physical needs and interlinked emotional needs. They are taken care by the nursing staff. There's always, nurses are there always with them, 24/7, but doctors are not there with them. They're just, that time they will come and they'll take care of the limb, heart, lungs, and other body parts, physical aspects, that's all. Their emotional aspects are not taken care of by the nurses only. Okay, so doctors appear to deal only with the physical aspects of the patient. That means treating the body parts, that's all. They're not bothered. That means they appear to deal with, they treat, they focus on, tend to deal, they focus on. So that's the point there. They focus on doctors. Focus on heart, limb, and the physical aspects of the patient. That's all. And the emotional aspects, intricate human needs. Emotional is here. They should also take emotional. Emotional is here. Human needs are here. Okay. Who is taking care of them? Nurses. Okay. Nurses are already taking care of both. So there is no complaint. The author has no complaint regarding the nurses. There's a problem. Every question is a problem. There is no problem with the nurses because nurses are bothered about both the emotional needs and human needs and physical needs. Okay, both, all, everything they are taking care of. So there is no problem with the nurses. So because there is no problem with the nurses, B and D are ruled out. Okay. B is ruled out because there is no problem with the nurses. C is also ruled out because there is no problem with the nurses. They are bothered about the physical prescriptions. Okay. Right. They'll bother about. There is no problem at all with the nurses. The problem is with the doctors. That is A and D. So doctors should means it's an order. Actually, doctors should see everything. But doctors focus only on limb, heart, and lungs. But they should focus on everything. They should focus. They should focus on everything. 1 second, please. They should focus on everything. They should focus on everything, but they are not focusing. Okay. Doctor should solely treat. Solely means only. Treat the physical needs? No. They must treat the emotional needs. They must treat the human needs. They must treat everything related to the patient, but they are not doing. Okay. His view is not that they should only treat the physical needs. His view is that he should treat the physical needs and also the other needs also. But doctors are dealing only with the physical aspects of the patient. That is the problem. Okay. Here is not a problem. Doctors should treat everything. Okay. But it's not given that they should treat only the physical needs. They should treat everything related to the patient. Everything is their responsibility, like nurses. But they are throwing everything on the nurses, and doctors are not bothered about the human needs and the emotional needs. They are leaving that responsibility to the nurses. That is the problem. That is what the author says. They should, like nurses, they should treat everything, not only physical needs, but also mental and human needs, emotional and human needs as well. So, yeah, Damayanti, is that clear for you?
Yes, sir. It's
Yeah,
clear.
yeah, Smita, is that clear for you?
So I want to say one thing. So
Yeah.
why that B is eliminated? See, they also talk about that nurses only focus on the emotional and human needs. Human needs can't comes under.
1 minute. Nurses only focus on the emotional and human needs. They are also focusing on the physical needs, na? So that is
So
wrong.
it says, so in that human needs, can't the physical thing come?
See, physical is not human needs. Emotional is human needs. Physical is a medical need, right?
Hmm.
So then why did he give another again their human needs in the last? Correct?
Hmm. Yes,
Physical
sir.
needs and emotional needs both are together human needs. Now you understand?
Yes.
Human
Yes, sir.
needs means emotional and physical both.
Physical both here.
But here, emotional and human needs. Human needs is a wide variety, okay? Right?
Hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Emotional means personal. Human needs means some comfort by others, some talk. This is human need, right? Somebody should pat me.
Yes.
That is human need, right?
Yes, yes.
You understand? So
Yes,
emotional
sir.
is different, and human requirement. Human beings expect something, Human beings
Yeah.
need to be comforted. Human needs to be, bond, pairing, togetherness. Okay, love, affection, care. All these are human needs. Emotional needs means something different.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Understand.
Huh? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So right. So that is why here nurses only focus on emotional and human needs. They focus on physical needs also, right? Physical needs means food. You understand? Food is physical need, right? Food is physical need. That's it. Okay. Human need is okay included there. So pain is there. Pain is there, and the treatment is physical need. Okay, medicine. You can take that. So that is how you can eliminate these three. Yeah. Yes. That's it. So we have taken 4 questions so far. 15, 16, 17, and 18. So this is the explanation, old one. Yeah. Right. So remaining questions we'll see after lunch. Okay. We'll meet again post lunch. Yeah.